Okay. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to making it to the summary course for writing an equation of an ellipse. And so what I'd like to do is just kind of summarize with you, obviously, for the summary video, our basic, summarize with you the basic process that I'd like you to go through, as well as kind of touch base with some tips and tricks and common mistakes that you will see when you're working through the course, or at least that I see with my students. So when we're looking into writing an equation, I'm going to give you some, you'll be given some pieces of information, and we're going to ask you to write the equation. So basically what you're going to want to do is, basically what you're going to need to know or to do is plot the information. I think that's, first off, plot the information on a graph, and then from that information be able to identify where's your major axis. And by identifying the major axis, that's going to tell you which equation that you're going to be writing for, an equation with a major axis horizontal or one that's going to be vertical. And once you have that information, then we just go and use the information to determine our a squared, our b squared, as well as our vertex, and then plug them into the equation. Or plug it into the equation. So our tips and tricks are kind of going over exactly what I teach you to do anyways. Plot the points first. And I can't stress hard enough that when I see students that are making mistakes, they haven't plotted the points. If I give you the focus and the vertex, plot the information. Especially if I give you like one vertex and the center, well, you know that there's the other vertex on the other side of the center. So by plotting the points, it's going to help you kind of visualize and see where exactly everything is at. And the next thing, identifying that major axis, because there's a big difference if your major axis is horizontal compared to its vertical, depending on where your the values of a squared and b squared are going to be for your equation. Next thing is some common mistakes, basically the characteristics. If students don't know the characteristics of an ellipse, knowing how to find the values for your vertices, your co-vertices, your foci, and your center, then I see students make a lot of mistakes. So, forget what A equals, what B equals, what C equals. So make sure you understand the characteristics and what their values are. And lastly, when we're looking at going through this for the center, what we want to do is, remember the center, the formula is x opposite of h squared, and let's do plus y opposite of k, right? Remember, it's x opposite of h, y opposite of k. So if I have x minus 3 squared plus y plus 2, then my h and k is positive 3, negative 2. It's the opposite inside of the equation. But that's kind of just your basic little overview, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the course, and I look forward to you on the next one. Thanks.